Thank you so much. Now, I'm just going to talk about what I think I should talk to people at this forum, and I didn't prepare a paper. I only have things here and there using my experience. But I want, first of all, for us to reflect, to think about these questions. One, how did we reach here? If you're a university student doing social work and social administration, how did you reach this level? Question number two, was it ability? Is it your ability that brought you here? Back then, when we were still at the university, social work and social administration is a very prestigious course. And to get social work and social administration at Makerere, somebody should not have got less than 15 points in 3 subjects. So you people, a round of applause, not to the common gallery. Were you coerced into SWASA? Was it your passion? How about your character and personality? Does it match the scale of a good social worker and social administration person? Does the environment favor you wherever you are, whether it is in your home, whether it is at the university? How about the friends you have? Do they favor you? Do you really love what we are doing or what we are going to do? Because somebody is telling you that you are going to work with the mentally disturbed, the aged, the mad people, the sick, the prisoners, those ones who are about to commit suicide. Are you mentally okay? Do we know where we are going? Is it just qualification that brought us here, or you were coerced by somebody? And the reflection should continue. And I want to ask you, what shall you be doing next year, next 5 years, or next 10 years? I want you to sit down there alone and reflect on where we will be. What will you have in your position? What skills will you have? I'm saying this because I know in my heart of hearts that everybody in this African world was born with a talent. Everybody was born with a talent. You only neglected yours. I discovered mine, and I'm in my blissful life, in my retirement. And I always say wherever I go that you do 8 things to make your talent into a skill, like Ronaldo did, like Messi did, like I have done in the last 35 years. The first one is you must be trained. You must train. Training is one thing to make your talent into a what? A skill, whether it is communication, whether it is ICT, whether it is baking, whether it is cookery, whether it is what. The essence is you must do what? Train. Ask yourself what you are training in. Because it's this time. Next year it will be too late. Number 2, you must practice. You must practice on a daily basis. If it is communication, you must practice. If it is cookery, you must practice. If it is football, you must practice. If it is netball, you must practice. The essence is, beside training, you must practice. And my simple question is, what are you practicing in? Is it rumor-mongering? Is it backstabbing? Number 3, you must have a mentor. And somebody mentioned it. There must be somebody in your life mentoring you. Tell me if you don't have, I'm available. 3. You must have a mentor in your life. I want you to reflect on the person mentoring you. Whether that is the person, whether you would want to be like that person. Number 4, there must be a role model in your life. Whether you are 60, whether you are 70, there must be a role model in your life. Next, you must be a good reader. You must read about your talent. I don't know how much I've read about public speaking. Just last week, I enrolled for a public speaking course. And I've been everywhere speaking, but I feel success is a journey, and you'll never achieve it. Every day you must make it better. Do your best, but make it what? Better. What are you making better in your life? Think about it. Let's be sincere. I want us to be sincere to ourselves. I want us to be sincere. And I'm going to speak the stark reality. The other one is, apart from reading, you must be a good listener. People who succeed in this earthly world, on this globe, are great listeners. Great listeners. Ask yourself what you are listening to. Is it TikTok? What are you listening to? You also know. In your heart of hearts, you also know. You know, deep down in your heart, you know what you are listening to. And I want you to think about whether that one is going to take you to the next level in next year, 5 years, 10 years from today. And you must be a problem solver in that field of yours. Is it social work and social administration? Go and become a problem solver. So, what values do you have? Where do you put your emphasis? Those are your personal standards. What are they? You know what you do behind the curtains. What kind of education are you pursuing? Two weeks ago, I was making a presentation to Rotary Club of Matuga, and I told them this. It was about having the best practices in primary education in Uganda. And my last segment was this. And I speak it with a lot of emphasis because of the experience I have. And I don't deny the fact that I'm quite knowledgeable and informed. I said 80% of schools in Uganda, especially primary schools, cheat exams. I say it with a lot of emphasis that 80% of schools in Uganda, especially primary schools, cheat exams. I want you to reflect on how you passed E7, how you passed senior 4, and how you passed senior 6, in your heart of hearts, or how you passed the university. I'm saying this because of the knowledge and information I have, because I'm quite informed and knowledgeable about what takes place in the education sector. I'm an educationalist. It is hurting. So, did you end up with those marks as a social worker genuinely, or you did something, somebody, or you have You also know, in your heart of hearts, you know what I'm talking about. How do you keep yourself up to date? I'm not going to talk about why the degree in SWASA, but you know, they have talked about it, improving social welfare, equipping yourself with skills and knowledge of human rights, abuses, conflicts, drug abuse, blah, blah, blah. The branches you also know. The things I want to talk about which matter to you. I'm not going to talk about the branches, but you know the branches: medical, school social workers, marriage counselors, foster care social workers, child and family therapists, whatever it is. And that one you know. And it has been well talked about here. Where you want to work, you also know, in hospitals, in clinics, in schools, due to the challenges of the 21st century what? Students. And you know them. In districts as CDOs, human rights organizations, administrators, prisons department, rehabilitation centers, non-government, whatever. Now, required skills. I said in this earthly world and this job, you must have a skill to sell. I want you to find out which skill you have to sell. The majority of the people in this earth, even in this country, do not have skills to sell. The majority. They don't have anything. And I've always told the people, that you must ensure, good enough, you're either in first year, I'm now opening your eyes. Get a skill to say, the sky will be your destiny. The sky will be. I've never knocked on the door looking for a job. When I finished my degree in 1989 on June something, my next stopover was in Changwanzi. And I was there for 6 months. I was one of the best cadres. I was looking for information because companies today are no longer looking for what? For qualifications, paper. Because they know 90% people cheat exams. They don't have genuine results. So people have given up. People have given up. It's not enough to have just a degree, because that's only knowledge. Yet to succeed, you must work on the following skills. And I want people to listen to me. 1, I want you to try to become a total quality person, like I am today. Give me a round of applause. I want you to become a total quality person, and the total quality person has 4 attributes. 1, knowledge. That is your biology, chemistry, whatever you have. Everybody has. You can even get a degree on NASA. That is knowledge. But most important of all, apart from knowledge, you must be informed, and that is where many people fail the test. The second attribute, you must be informed, must have information. Information on or about anything. Is it about health? Is it about environment? Is it about politics? Is it about your cause? You must be well equipped with information. The majority of people in Uganda are not informed. That's why somebody gets a degree and gets stuck with it. They start saying, give us a break. Give us a break. You did not study. You only went for a degree and you only got knowledge. You did not get information. Number 3, the third aspect is you must have a skill. And I've told you how to get a what? A skill. Go and train. Go and practice. Go and get a role model. Go and get a mentor. Read, listen, and so on. Now the 4th one, which is important, are the values you have. What values do you have as a person? The dressing. Somebody has been talking about them, the president. Which values do you have? That's where people fail. Now, number 2, the other thing you should strive to have, continuous learning. Please, the day you stop learning, that is the day you start dying. I've told you 2 weeks ago, I enrolled for what? A public speaking course. What course have you enrolled? You also know. You are only waiting for the degree to do what? It is okay for us to find us where we're supposed to be. Reading widely, listening, because even when we have the people who are not listening, they are on TikTok. And that's the unfortunate part of the drama. It is a hard thing, it is dangerous, it is inimical to progress in life. Listening, reading, writing, please, as you age, you can see I'm 60 years, I've told you I'm 60 years. But I'm as young as people who are 23 years. Why? The other one, and I must say, that what matters in life today is not the degree or the qualification, but the self-education. If you want to get money, for those who bother about money and their problem is money, and I have a lot of reservations for those people, you'll get the money. But be prepared not to live long. Self-education will take you to greatest places in this earthly world, not in that course of yours. Self-education is key. Find out what you're supposed to read. Just in case you don't know, this friend of mine, for so many years, Hadija Chibira can tell you. Then the other one, and I've mentioned it, great communication skills. You people, if Obama was not a great speaker, he would not be the president of America. True or false? That man was just in his 40s, and he's a black. And the day that man came on the scene in 2000, I think, and 4, and addressed a national convention for the Democrats, there's somebody who said that the day Obama went on the rostrum, we knew we couldn't defeat him. I know very many people, and they have degrees. They have degrees. They cannot communicate. They cannot. I know very many people. They cannot Strive, if you are still a student, strive as much as possible to become the greatest speaker of all times. And the opportunities are there. There is debate here. There is everything. Become the greatest speaker. Become a great listener. Listen to everyone. Apart from your lecturers, listen to everyone. Whether they are lecturers, whether it's on TV, whether on radio, whether they are elders, listen please. And that is the weakness of people today. They don't listen. Muntu asoma degree nenga gamba maladi. Makolaki. The other one, and it is important, development of good character. It is something that will take you places. I want you to reflect on your character, and the character is behavior. The way you behave. And character is a development from your thoughts. What you thought is what you become. Yes or no? Because when you think about something from your brain, it goes to your mouth. When I call a kakozeji, you have created it. You have already created it here. Yes, you have created it. From the brain it goes to the mouth, from the mouth it goes to the what? You take an action. And when you take an action, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know it on this day that you will never take an action once. It will become your habit. It will become habitual. A habitual latecomer, a habitual liar. And before you know it, it develops your character. And you know the characters you have. Either you a liar, either you are a rumamonga, either you a wati, either oyenda. That is the character which developed. And the moment it reaches the level of a character, I want to swear before you, you need a lot of prayers for you to get it out of you. And the next thing you know, from a character, it will determine your destiny. And you know how many people have died young because of bad what? Character. Ladies and gentlemen, students, kindly work on your character. Yesterday, today is already late. For you, you are poor time manager, you even gross about it, that I can't, my friend. You see me here? I've never been late for any appointment in this earthly world, on this globe. I've never woken up beyond 5 a.m. in the morning. Every day for the last 35 years. What time do you wake up? You also know. Between me and you, who will be blessed by the Almighty? If you knew the advantages of waking up early, you would start yesterday, because tomorrow is going to be late. I'm not going to delay. There is, by the way, for social workers, there is character for every profession. Find out the character of a SWASA person. Being passionate. Being a hard worker. There is a character for every profession. I am a teacher, but there is a character for a teacher. There is a personality for a teacher. There are values for teachers. Even for SWASA, there is a character. Find out that character and work on it. The sky will be your destiny. So, develop good personality as well. Honesty, sincerity, being faithful and trustworthy. And this one is important. Constant reflections. Always reflect on the why you are in this campus. Find out why. When you find out the why, the how will be very easy. Find out reasons why you are sitting in campus, and you know it also. Find out the reasons. Don't think about your mother, don't think about your father, but find out the reasons why you are at this great university. When you find out the why, I'm telling you, tomorrow you'll be a different person. Constant reflections are important. And of course, somebody talked about positive attitude. And there is positivity in every situation. I normally tell people that on this earth, in this globe, everywhere there are opportunities. They are in Palestine, they are in Karamoja, they are everywhere. The only challenge is negative people don't spot what? opportunities. If you're a person who is always complaining and grumbling, no, you are doing a disservice to yourself. I learned it at an early age. What goes out of your mouth, even right now as we are here? What goes out? Are you saying I'm wasting your time? Are you saying I'm shouting? When I've waited for 3 hours here? Are you being fair? There are opportunities everywhere, and it is only positive people who spot what? Opportunities. That's why 2 people start a business. Let me even bring it here. You are in the same primary school, same secondary school, same A-level, same university, same course, and somebody becomes rich. Is it okay? And for you, nothing. My friend, what do you have? Opportunities are everywhere. It is only that the day you become positive and you change your prayer and you start praying for a point of gratitude, that's when things will start moving positively for you. I changed my prayer. I now pray from a point of gratitude. That's where I start from. Where do you begin from? And you also know where you begin from. Then look for opportunities in your course. They are there. It could be on the internet, on YouTube, on TikTok, the friends you have, the TV, on radios, reading, listening. Note that only positive people spot opportunities. The other one is self-discipline. And this is important. If you are on social media handles, what do you post? When you post things like Pretty Nicole does, Aliana Sebunya, what are you posting? Those things, I'm telling you, internet does not forget. Internet does not do what? Some prospective companies or organizations have already seen what you post. Now these ones are trying to tell me that I should wind up. It is okay. Loyalty is going to be key. I'm finishing. Just 10 minutes I'll be done. They kind of allow me to finish. But I'm the guest of honor. Now, loyalty is going to be key to your lecturers, to your tutors, to your professors, because sometimes opportunities pass through them. I want you to believe that some of the opportunities you are looking for are passing through these professors. And of course, you need to have, like somebody mentioned, great interpersonal skills, because the world is a global village. I'm not going to mention time management, but I'm saying it because somebody said it. And of course, learn problem-solving skills. I know you have problems. Is it okay? Learn how to identify a problem. Much of what we think are problems are not. You have your father, you have your mother, you can eat, you can do what, and you think you have a problem. I lost my father 20 years ago. I lost my mother 18 years ago. I lost my eldest brother 10 years ago. I lost the other brother of mine 6 years ago. I lost the other brother of mine 3 years ago. I have high blood pressure. Tumbulia. But I'm here happy. Why are you not grateful? Those things you think are problems and you think they are the limiting factors have never been problems. There is no problem in this earthly world which has no solution. The moment you think it is a problem without a solution, you know you are the problem from today. And make sure you have skills of empathy, because you are social workers. Put yourself in the shoes of the other people you're serving. Put yourself in my shoes. Who doesn't have a father? Who doesn't have a mother? I don't have a father, I don't have a mother. All my brothers died, and I have hypertension, and I have one woman. You know the challenges of one woman. Now, for you are just there. Your problem is the man did what? It's not a problem. Just thank God that you are going to have peace. Make sure you also develop conflict resolution, and somebody mentioned networking skills. Everyone you meet on your way, kindly treat them well. And the other one, please, boys and girls, for the young ones, ladies and gentlemen, develop competences in everything you are doing, because this world is after excellent people. Whatever you touch, whatever you do, make sure you do it excellently. Become competent. I don't have any problem with, that's why I enjoyed teaching, and I was not meant to be a teacher. I didn't like to be a teacher, but the moment I became a teacher, I gave it all, and I have it all. I've done it all. I've been everywhere on this globe. Where have you been? You. Now, my second last skill is this one. Qualities for successful people. I'm just going to mention them. Qualities for successful people, and try to work on them. Yesterday, 1, you must be clear on your goal. I want you to start writing your goals. Kindly start writing your